All right, welcome back, everybody. If this is your first stream, welcome. I'm your host, Roy Jr., full-time day trader, formerly professional wealth manager, and now one of the most entertaining people on YouTube. How are you guys doing today? Obviously, we had some technical difficulties this morning. I'm very, very late. Missed a ton of good trade opportunities already, but I am looking for some kind of re-entry here in the next 20 minutes. So just like we talked about yesterday, people, I can't even describe how accurate this is. If you're actually doing your job right and showing up to these streams, it means that you're taking notes. And if you're taking notes, you know exactly how accurate these levels have been from the entry at 15,785 last week all the way to the target at 1665. I can't even, I don't know if I can go into words about how accurate this was. I just have to assume that some of you guys at least took notes in the past 2 weeks, and you know, it just speaks for itself. Am I going to go through and look at the receipts? Yeah, I will. Okay, we've been talking about this trade since last week. Same exact level at 1780 or 15,785. That's been the entry since last week. That's been the trade idea. Let me see if I can show you the full trade idea here. This is basically what it looked like before the market moved. We had the entry at 15,785, and we had the target at 1665. Okay, those two numbers you got to keep track of: 15,785 and 1565. Let's go through those real quick. The entry down here in this entire zone was 15,785. And of course, that target that got wicked was 16,065. How long did it take is the real question. It took about 5 days from when that markup was put up to the time that the market hit take profit. So if you're looking at a higher time frame trade, you really have to give it long enough for it to play out in order to see whether the trade is valid or not. Jensen said, got my entry at 15,785 this morning. Market open 15,785. I don't think that maybe you're saying that right, Jensen. 1785 hasn't been hit since last week. Well, I guess technically on Sunday, right? Yesterday night. Full margin, the like button, good stuff. Kiana, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, a ton of messages. I'm not going to have time to read all those. But if you guys have any questions, if it's a legitimate question, put it in the chats. If you guys are trolling or whatever it is, just not today. All right, higher time frame speaks for itself. There's really not much I can say here besides we've been looking at the same levels for weeks. Personally, I want to see a break back inside the range to retest this previous area of consolidation right here. So play around this resistance, make everybody think this is the buy level, sweep through to grab liquidity, break above the previous high. Okay, so we have to have this high break above the previous high, wait for the higher low to form, and then buy this thing all the way up. Okay. Very straightforward. Could we crash through support? Yeah, I guess. But I don't even know why we would be thinking like that until the market actually breaks through that area. B Flaws says, looking forward to joining the coaching program. Well, I would hurry up because I believe the deadline is in less than a week. I have no intention of doing coaching into 2024. I want to have a blank calendar. So if you guys are interested in doing coaching, you got about less than a week to sign up, just as a heads up to everybody. All right, let's take a look at this just from the previous session's perspective. Okay, here's the zone. Wherever the wick ends up, I don't know where the wick is, but whenever the market starts to create a new floor, that's where I'm going to draw my fib. We'll have the 88.6 all the way back up here at 16,000. So that's one option. As we spoke about on Sunday, here's the beginning of this impulsive push. Let me delete everything. Here's the beginning of this impulsive push. So this is a break, retest, and continuation kind of scenario, that's what I'm looking at right now. So I'm going to draw a fib and find my 88.6. Actually, y'all, I got to run to the restroom. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Ooh. All right. Appreciate you guys waiting. I'm seeing 15-minute 88.6 fib. Okay, cool. Any trades today? We're getting there. 15.970. I got in shorts. Good morning. Good morning to you too. Looking forward to joining. Okay. I have a meeting with you later today. All right, good stuff. Well, I'll see you later then, bro. We're dropping two videos. I'll go through those later. I got arrested with Raja Banks in Dubai at the mall. Apparently, you're not supposed to shoot there. Raja tried to, try to get us out of it. I'm pretty sure he made things worse. We got in trouble. That happened. So I'll be showing you guys some of the sneak peeks of that and the exact moment where, as we're getting arrested, the guy catches us filming the arrest, and that's where we really got in trouble. We almost made it out, and then the guy catches us filming. So we'll go through that as well. All right, let's get back to this trade idea so we can at least get on the same page about what I'm looking at, and then we can go through some of the more entertainment stuff after. Okay, so market is now finding its way back inside the range. This is what we want to see. I told you guys that there's levels I'd like you to pay attention to. 860 is one of those levels, 785, and of course, 15,500. Those are the only levels I care about. We're either going to have an 88.6 on the 1 hour, we're going to have an 88.6 on the 4 hour, or we're going to have an 88.6 on the 30-minute, which is from here to up here, retest, and continuation. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a scalp position at each of those levels. I'm going to wait to see if I get a rejection at those levels, but I'm going to take a scalp at each of them, put it in break even, and see if that's going to be the continuation trade. The reality of trading is a lot of people spend so much time trying to be perfect, trying to play God, which is finding one entry, and that entry is supposed to be the only one that you hold. And if that trade goes into drawdown, you're panicking. If it doesn't go your way, you're shit out of luck. And you really have to be perfect in order to play that one entry game. For me, I believe in scaling. This is something that I go into depth about on the 3rd day of the NAS100 Masterclass. And I just talk about why it's important not to try and impose your own perfection on the markets, but instead build a strategy that allows you to be imperfect. So if I was to enter a position here and then put it in break even, and then it crashes, and then I enter a position here and I put it in break even, and it crashes. I enter a position here and put it in break even, and it continues to run. Now I'm holding a great swing trading position, just like I have been. Why is MetaTrader 4 on my dock? That makes no sense. Just like I have been for all of the trades that we've been taking on the live streams, I've been holding a runner, and you guys have been here. You know that it wasn't always the first entry that was the one. Typically, it took 1 or 2 different entries, and I just held the better of those. So I'm still holding the trade from 3 weeks ago, still holding the trade from 2 weeks ago, still holding that buy from last week. And I've just been shaving partials as the market continues to climb. Is there a chance we break through the lows? Yes, but we won't entertain that idea until it breaks the lows. You have to assume that a trend in motion will remain in motion unless an area of structure gets broken. This is for your notes. You guys can quote me on this. Take that to the bank. A trend in motion will remain. This is my first law of trading thermodynamics. A trend in motion will remain in motion unless an area of structure gets broken. Good morning, Roy. What prop firm do I use? It's FTMO. To be honest, I'm gonna stop telling you guys what platforms I use because I ain't getting fucking paid a dime to promote these platforms. And I just realized with how many challenges I've probably sold for FTMO, I did some back in the napkin math, and they owe me a fucking check. And so for now, I'm not gonna tell you guys. I'm not gonna reiterate which platform I use unless I can figure out some kind of, deal with them. Because at this point, I realize I'm bringing a shit ton of business over there. I did a shit ton of business for Hugo's Way over the years, not getting a fucking dime, promoting people to go use the same platform I was using. And then I found out they were paying affiliates. I was like, bro, how much money did I miss out on? This is insanity. So yes, I'm using an FTMO swing trade account. I'm working on figuring what I really want to do is I want someone to give me a free funded challenge. And I want to do this live in front of everybody, right? Because it's going to be a win-win. I'm going to show people the trading conditions live here on YouTube, and they're going to give me a free funded challenge. The thing is, everybody I called and asked said no. Can anybody guess why they would say no to all of this exposure? Someone give me a wild guess why somebody of my stature would be denied a free prop firm challenge. Somebody take a guess.
They're slipping people to hell.
That's a big one, but it's a little bit deeper than that. It's because they can't slip me to hell when I'm streaming live. That's the problem. Because they can't fuck up my account. They have to give me an account that has the best trading conditions, which is probably not what they give to the regular people. And then at that point, it's not an accurate reflection of their trading conditions because they want you to be an affiliate with them. Not really. Working on the Supreme and FTMO so you can have immediate payout. You're too sick with it. David, that's probably the most accurate. They don't want to lose money. I hope you guys understand that these prop firms don't actually take your trades. Does anybody put a 1 in the chat if you guys think that the prop firms actually take your trades? Put a 2 in the chat if you believe that the prop firms do not actually take your trades. 1 if you believe they do, 2 if you believe they don't. Number 1, do they actually put my trades into the market? Are they taking live trades? Number 2, they're not taking any live trades. Let me see what you guys think. As I said, I'm going to be scalping at each of these levels. So 15,864. This is going to be my first entry. 15,864. 15,864. All right, we're sitting just above the entry. God, what a nice trade, y'all. How many buy entries did we get here over the past few weeks? Absolutely phenomenal. This is why when I teach range trading to all of you, especially those who did the masterclass, when we really hammer in on range trading, you start to understand that we never got a breakout. All last week, we never got a breakout, but scalping this area here has been unbelievably profitable for us. So there was sells that we took, there was buys that we were taking throughout. I took this sell position yesterday, and clearly, not the best idea. We did catch a nice wick back inside the range. That was awesome, but not the best trade idea. But all the buys that we've been catching, all the buys that we've caught, all the buys that we caught, just scalping in and out has been very fruitful for us. A lot of people say 2, 2, 2. So it seems like most people are now under the impression that these prop firms don't actually take our trades. So if I'm winning and I'm constantly getting paid out, is that a good thing or a bad thing for the prop firms? All right, I'm going to scale in my first entry here, y'all. I'm going to scale in my first entry. I'm going to scale in my first entry for the longs. And then if we break through this entire level here, below the 860, then I'm going to wait for the bottom of the range instead. Okay, my first trade is going in. It's not going to be the full position size. And then if this thing dips down just a little bit lower, probably another 15, 20 points, I'll enter a second position. Stops below this area of structure below the body of the candles, 10 to 20 points. Should put us at 815, which is about 60 points of risk. 60 points of risk. Straight up. It probably doesn't even have to be that low now that I'm looking at it. Maybe 820 or 822. Just below this area of structure here. This is the beginning of our impulse. Now we have a correction. And as long as the market does not break below the previous impulse, it's still bullish. So structure is still holding. Potential scalp opportunity right here. Matt Charts just donated 700 ZAR, 700 South African Rand. Shout out to my bro, Roy. Let me give you a funded challenge, my bro. You guys see how manifestation works? Everybody says the power of manifestation. Matt Charts, my fucking guy. Yeah, bro, I will happily take the funded challenge. I'll happily give it an honest review on this platform. And if you guys like it, if you guys like the trading conditions, feel free, have at it. Yo, can someone send Matt Charts the Zoom link? Let's get my boy in here. See what's going on here. George Puente says, Roy, Matt Charts has his own prop firm I just told, and he's willing to give you a free challenge. George Puente, bro, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, bro. All right. Where's that guy that was supposed to get me a podcast with Alex Hermosi, by the way? All right. Bentley, that's how it's done. Somebody send Matt Charts the Zoom link when you guys get a chance. I'm going to take a look at gold here in just a second, but my entries are in. I might take one more entry here before this thing flips back to the upside. All right. Both entries are in. Now it's a patience game. Well, it's always been a patience game, but now it's specifically a waiting game for the market to push back up.
Roy, do I just send it to him on like Instagram? I don't even know how to do it.
Ain't that the fucking question? George Puente, what's the best way for us to send you guys the Zoom link right now? All right, now keep in mind, y'all, we are at the very top of the range. Okay, so buying at the top of the range is very sketchy. If it wasn't for this massive expansion and then correction back inside the range, I wouldn't be going long here. So because of the overall location inside of the range, we want to be buying low and we want to be selling high. So the fact that we're buying high means when we go into profit, when this thing rejects and it wicks, I'm going to be very quick to protect my trade. Not because I don't think the market is going to continue, and not because I don't think the market's going to come back and hit my break even, but because the location that we're trading is not optimal. And if you're entering at a place that's not optimal, or you're counter trend trading, or you're doing something that's very sketchy, like an entry that's just not like, you know, there's going to be some manipulation there, you want to be quick to protect your trade and then think about the downside risk as well as the upside potential. I hope that makes sense. All right, my entries are in. Let's see if we get this rejection to the upside. I'm looking for a push at least back up to the top of the range here at 910. So at least a wick back up to the top of the range. And ideally, we want to hit TP1, which is at 15,925. Did Matt Charts really just say he was going to give me a free challenge? But this is lit. And he donated 700 ZAR. Bro, if y'all learned anything on this call today, if you guys make money, drop a super chat. It would mean the world to me. George said I sent it to him on Telegram. Roy, I sent Matt Charts the Zoom link. George, how do you have the Zoom link is the fucking question. Hold on. Okay. Both entries are in profits. I'm going to wait for this thing to pop up about 20, 30 points. I'm going to close the earlier entry and then just hold this wick entry as, you know, as my real trade. I am happy with both of these entries, though, so I don't really feel the need to close this one and break even as soon as it hits break even. I typically only do that for early entries. Like if I had entered a little bit too early, like at the 88 or 90 right here, and then it just kept dropping, that's one of those trades I'd be looking to get out of as soon as possible. But right now I have an entry just above the 886 and an entry right at the 886. I'm happy with those entries. I don't feel the need to close those prematurely. Now, before we get off this call, there's three things that's going to happen. Number one, I'm going to reiterate exactly what to expect for the NAS100 Masterclass. A lot of you have already signed up. I know that on the website, we don't go through piece by piece everything that goes into the course. And so I'll make sure to go through that before the call is done. I want to talk about what is the Fed likely to do in December. I've heard some people say they're expecting the Federal Reserve to start raising rates again, especially because inflation is starting to pick back up. I'll give you my take. This is the most important conversation of next year. This year, the conversation was inflation, whether or not inflation was coming down meaningfully enough to get us out of the emergency. Next year, the biggest question is Jerome Powell going to continue raising rates, or is he going to start to backtrack? Us going into a recession is directly dependent on Jerome Powell's decision to raise rates or to keep them higher for longer. I believe that based on everything he has said, that he intends to keep them higher for longer, but we can't predict the future. If inflation continues to get higher and it does not make any meaningful progress by next year, Jay Powell has no choice. He has to raise rates. Now, let me test you guys on something, because I know that being out here, being the professor and being teaching and whatnot could get boring. Let me see some of you guys' knowledge when it comes to fundamentals. What are the risks of Jerome Powell raising rates again? What do you guys think? Well, we got my boy Matt Charts in the house now. But what do you believe are the impacts of Jerome Powell raising rates again? Even just one more rate hike. What are the risks of Jerome Powell raising rates? Oh, we got Matt Charts in the house, baby. What's going on? Oh, let's go. Of Jerome Powell raising rates again. What's up, bro?
How you doing, bro?
Shit, I'm doing good. I'm gonna be doing a little bit better once this trade pops off.
I see you're busy, bro.
Kinda. We're chilling right now. I prefer
it.
doing this over all the admin shit I gotta do all day, bro. Trust me. If I could stream here for 4 hours, guys, I would. But very generous. Offered to give me a prop challenge. I hope you know what that entails, bro. I hope you know what that entails. I just told everybody. They got a fucking Hugo's Way had a picture of me with the spinning wheel and the dartboard in their office, probably. So I'm just gonna say that.
Definitely. You can send me your email address and I'll hook you up.
Oh man. We'll have somebody message it to you here just a sec. I gotta keep my eye on the ball. All right, so both entries in profits. We got a pretty good wick entry so far. As soon as we hit this 900 level, which is going to be on my chart, this red line right here, I'm going to close out the earlier of the two entries and then just hold the bottom of the two. Okay? Matt Charts, that's basically the secret to my wick entries, bro. I scale in. Once I'm in profits, I close the shitty entries and I hold the wick entry. All right? I just got exposed.
Damn, bro. Yeah. You just got exposed, man.
Damn. They're like, Roy's getting wick entries. How could he?
Yeah, man. I love those wick entries. That's a great job.
For sure. The reason I like it is because, as you can see, I'm still holding these runners from all the live streams of the last 3 weeks.
Damn, man. You bought that. Where's your initial entry?
Down here.
1575.
175. And then we had the retest here at 430. And then the retest last week at 750. And so, I just shave off partial profits as it builds into the trend. But the beauty is the market will come so close to my break even. And as long as I have a wick entry, like I had this wick entry here, this came back down to retest yesterday night. And so if I hadn't had gotten such a good entry, this would have got hit. Or if I was on one of those platforms like the Funded Trader, then I probably would have got hit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you make your daily chart looks like my 15-minute chart, bro.
Are you scaling in on the 15?
No, I'm mainly trading on the 30-minute, and then I basically do what you do. I place my stop loss at break even, but then as long as I'm like in 30 pips, it depends on what I'm trading, then I just put stop loss at break even, and then I scale in.
I never scale in. I always as the market goes into drawdown, I enter, and then once the trade starts moving, I never re-enter. But that's just me personally.
Yeah, man, I like that. And I love it that there's so many ways to trade. I think it's just discretionary based on your behavior and your psychological management. I see just the fact that you're so calm and so entertaining to watch. I mean, one of my members shared your link, and I just hopped on, and I love the fact that you talk with the people and like we're there with you. So I love it, man. It's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably assume how self-destructive this would be if I was sitting here by myself.
Yeah, bro. And I mean, honestly, I get you.
Because I would just be here with the same amount of energy, with the same intensity, but with no outlet. So I would just be like,
Yeah,
well, what if I scaled in and out? And what if I just, what if I risked, did a risk strategy here where I hedged myself out of this 1 minute trade? Motherfucker, I need to go find a hobby at that point. And this is my hobby now.
yeah, and I always preach just keep trading as a hobby, bro. I think if a lot of people more kept it as a hobby, they would enjoy it, and with that energy, hop on with that energy to the charts and just enjoy it. Just even if you lose, if you make money, just make it as a hobby and just enjoy the journey. It's not every day that, and I'm speaking for myself personally, that I'm just speaking of random numbers, $60,000 every single day. That doesn't happen. That's unrealistic for me. I don't know about you, but I mean, I'm fine with yesterday I made $4,000 and I'm perfectly fine with that.
For sure. I think it's the comparison culture. And this is
Yeah,
what I used to tell people all the time. It's like, I'll make, I used to make $4,000 in a day. And I'd be very happy because that's what I used to work all month to make. And then all of a sudden
yeah,
I'd go online and see somebody made $100,000 that day. And I'm like, well, nobody gives a shit about my $4,000 trade. Then I started to realize every single person watching this right now, if they were given $4,000 today for free to sit here and click a button, they would fucking take it. All right.
yeah,
No matter how many millions they have, they would take the money. And so at
definitely.
that point, I started to realize that comparison was the thief of joy. But I really liked what you said, which is being able to come onto the charts in like a cool, calm, and relaxed way. I see fighters at the gym, for example, that they genuinely enjoy training. Like they're not there to hurt people. They're not there to like let out some aggression. They love the martial arts of fighting, and they're in there being so comfortable and playful, and they're finding new techniques and they're finding new openings. Versus the guy that's in there just stressing for his life is going to be a danger to himself and to the people around him.
Yeah,
So
100%, man. I was there. I was afraid to get hit when I started boxing, and it's the same as in trading. You can't be afraid to get hit. Your stop loss you cannot be afraid to lose money. So for the people watching, like if you cannot trade afraid, I mean, if you're afraid, just lower your lot size. Exactly the same as getting
right
hit.
there.
Fight a smaller guy if you're afraid, and then just get some motivation to fight the bigger guys.
Yeah, that's actually funny as shit. Fight a smaller guy if you're scared. So that's what I tell everybody is no one's ever going to panic about putting a micro lot size in. Like if
Yeah,
you're in drawdown $3, you're not going to panic. And so it's always the leverage. It's always
exactly.
the over leveraging that makes people uncomfortable. So yeah, I mean, at this point, there's three things that really give me confidence. Number one is I have a technical strategy that is so clearly defined that it's binary. It either will break or it won't break, and it's that easy. Number two is obviously experience. The more you do something, the more comfortable. And number three is risk. I kind of had a new rule starting this year, which is no individual trade should have a significant impact on my P&L, whether it's a win or a loss. Because if the winners are having a significant impact on my P&L, it means the losers will too. And that's what's
Yeah.
always been holding me back, blowing prop firm accounts and all this dumb shit. So keeping risk as a priority has been a game changer for me. And then not comparing my results to other people has been the biggest game changer for me.
Yeah, definitely feel you, man.
Plus, it's
Definitely
hard to
feel you on
compare.
that
You know what
one.
I'm saying? It's hard to find people catching wick entries like this alive. So it ain't
Yeah,
really
bro.
hard to
I
find
can't
comparison.
catch weak entries like that. I gotta say, I'll wait for the break. I'd rather wait for the break, but yeah, that's well done, bro.
Yeah. That's why we got two sayings in here, Matt Charts. Number one is, and this is not talking to you because I'm not going to say this towards you, but this is if we were talking to an average trader, we'd say your stop loss is our entry. It's a little bit of a dickhead move, but I'll take that. And then
Yeah,
basically, as soon as I'm getting ready to get out of a trade, that's when most traders are getting ready to get in. So a break
yeah,
above this area of structure here would indicate to most traders, like a momentum traders, that this is now a good time to go long once you have broken back above. A lot of people say that once you break above this level, there's a lot of long opportunities. by the time the market gets here, I'm getting ready to jump out of my trade, and so is every other institution. They're taking profits as the market climbs higher. So that's why I always urge people to try to get in early on these trends, because the guy that got in down here, he don't have to worry about nothing, right? I'm sitting in drawdown on that position from last week, and same with this one. Is as soon as we break back above this 895, I'm going to have my stops and break even, and I don't have to worry at that point, because if it does go bullish, it'll never come back to that zone again. Wick entries.
Yeah, one thing I learned when I was learning from a guy who also traded with an institution is he told me one thing with when I traded gold. He told me the correlation. If you go and Google Plaza Accord, you'll see the correlation between gold and UJ.
You
So
said
one thing I
Google
did
what?
is I had on my chart, you know the Plaza Accord, yeah, PLAZA Accord, ACCORD, yeah. So it was basically a joint agreement where all of the G5, I think,
Oh, yeah,
G3,
okay. Yeah, I got you.
yeah. Yeah, so basically, in essence, without going through the whole concept of it, it was basically I used to have UJ and gold on my chart on the 5 minute, and he was so good at what he did. He had a market making. I don't know if I can call it market making, but he had the software on where we can see the bids and the ask because he was trading futures, right? So he could see the bids and ask of the UJ futures. And man, he taught me how to get wick entries. But sooner or later, I had to keep my head on the charts like the entire day, bro. I got super stressed and super like I was jittery, man. So yeah, it was getting because when UJ started going up two pips, we called it points in futures. Then I would jump in on gold, and vice versa. So I was in front of my screen the whole day.
The more layers you add to a strategy, especially when you're doing correlations, it's going to make it harder and harder. I always tell people the more simple your strategy is going to be a lot easier. Execution is hard. Being in a trade, putting on risk, that's hard. And so the strategy itself and the system has to be so simple that the execution gets easier. Because I've had so many, like I talked to Derek Vandy, and his strategy is like 99%. It's so good, but there's like 15 variables to it. Bro, I'm done. I'm going to be off the charts in the next hour and 20 minutes by noon, my time. So from 10 a.m., which is 30 minutes after the New York market open, till noon, that's 2 hours max. Whatever I make on this trade, I'm going to make on this trade. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and overstay my welcome and try to say I have to make 3,000 a day. I have to make 10,000 a day. Whatever the market gives me, I'm happy with. And if I do this for 30 days straight or 22 days straight, the trading days, I'm going to be profitable.
Yeah.
That's all I really care about at this point is building a long-term track record, staying profitable, and then protecting my mental peace. Because if you ruin that for trading, you're going to burn yourself out quick. All right, y'all, I'm closing my first entry here, and I'm going to put the better of the two entries in break even now that we've hit that zone. Okay, so my early entry gets closed. Stops get moved for that wick entry. From 70, we're floating about 25 points. So nothing too crazy, but entry looking pretty good so far. And let's just see if we get that follow through. On the 1 hour, it's looking good. 4 hour, it's looking even better. If you guys took this trade on YouTube, just shout out your entries. And if you guys have any questions for me or Matt charts regarding trading, go ahead and throw those up as well. Any trolls will get kicked. Our moderators are in the chats watching for you people. Any of Capital Hungry's buddies, you guys are in the chats today. It's bullying season. All right. I'm going to bully you guys out of the chats. We're not even going to kick you out. Bro, Capital Hungry sends his fucking like little trolls to my chat sometimes. And they'll just be like, bro, Capital Hungry looks better than you. Like, first off, that's objectively not true. So that's how I know they're trolling, right? So that's what I'm just, that's when instead of kicking them out, I kind of just, I entertain them for a little bit and they realize, oh, damn, I had no intentions of being stuck in the fire right now. Mad Charts from Mad Labs, major shout out to you, bro, doing an amazing work for the industry. Hell yeah. Yo, by the way, if you guys stick around, I'll show you the exact moment that me and Raja get arrested at Dubai Mall. So we're doing a podcast. Everything is going great. Raja is reminding me that he's a multi-millionaire every 5 minutes. He'll be like, yeah, so like as a multi-millionaire, I just walk around malls and stuff. I'm like, I don't know why he threw that in there, but I guess. And then here's the moment where you can see it right here. So we're just walking, we're filming, and then you can see them, the authorities starting to pull up on us right here. Guy talks into his earpiece, says we got him. Okay, Matt Charts, you know, I told you my broker hates me. They sent their agents, the Matrix agents. They'll be like, yo, find out what orders he's in, slip him.
Yeah.
So we get stopped. Everything's going all right. This guy, we put him on skates. He was not happy. He ended up calling backup. So we got the backup. Raja is turning this guy into a fan. The guy's following our social media. He's like, all right, you guys might be, there's like 3 of these fucking men in black guys. He's calling his manager. After this, we end up getting arrested. We go up to the offices. They take our passports and all this bullshit. While we're getting arrested, the video guy is still filming. I had no idea. We're getting in trouble for filming in the Dubai Mall. He's still filming. This is the exact moment where this guy goes from a fan to realizing that the camera is on because there was a flashing red light. And then this is where we get fucked. We were about to get away with everything. And then he's like, are you guys still recording? He's like, I just told you to delete all the footage. And this guy just catches us red-handed. This is going to be the thumbnail for the video, by the way. Just straight up.
Yeah, that's a good thumbnail. Now, bro, you always get some haters, man. I'm gonna send some of my men in black after you if you rob me with my prop, bro.
No. Just give me the free account. We'll be good. No more Men in Black, bro. I'm good. If you guys haven't seen the podcast with me and Matt Charts, I highly recommend it. It's one of our most viewed podcasts. We're at 111K, bro. 111 with 1 year ago. This to me is one of my favorite podcasts I've ever done. Bro, I don't know if you've gone back and seen the podcast. You were spitting some serious heat. Like, this is for all new and experienced traders. If you want to get a more nuanced perspective, not just the same usual shit that you guys are hearing on social media, I really recommend that podcast after this stream. Stick around. I got some surprises for y'all. After this stream, go over there and check that out.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites as well, bro.
Hands down. And hopefully we get to see you at this year's FX Summit in Dubai.
Ah, bro, I'm there. I already told you I'm there. There's no way I'm missing that one.
My man. I'm gonna wear the same mask as you. I'm just gonna come matching you. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? We have the Spider-Man meme just pointing at each other. Which one's the real Matt Charts?
That will be sick. Nah, I'm definitely there, bro. Definitely.
All right. I don't think we could have gotten a better entry unless we caught the bottom of this wick. So really what we need is a follow through back above 895, this 860 zone. If we can't break above that 860, we're most likely going to head down to the bottom of the range, and then I'll take another buy entry down here at the bottom of the range. But this is where patience comes in. It's 10:52. I have another 30 minutes in my custom session. After that 30 minutes, volume's going to start to slow down, and that's when I'll hop off. So let's see if we get this continuation. In the meantime, let's go over some Forex news, and let's see what's happening. Or actually, there's really not shit happening. Let's talk about Fed's decision and how that's going to impact markets next year. And if you guys have any questions for Matt Charts, continue to put those up in the YouTube chats, and we'll get to those. Will it pump for the FOMC minutes? Oh, yeah, we have meeting minutes today at 2 p.m. I don't think we're going to see any market action. I know a lot of people have meeting minutes. I think were more important 2-3 years ago. Right now, it's so clear what they said during their last meeting. Again, the press conference is a culmination of all the decisions and conversations that happened during the meeting. And so if I want to go through and just read the transcript of the meeting versus just listening to their final decision, the final decision is the only one that matters. When Jerome Powell hits the stage, that's the only thing that matters. So yes, you're going to have dissenting opinions between the other Fed chairmen, between the other FOMC presidents, but you're not going to have anything material that will change the outcome. So there's 2 scenarios going into next year. There's going to be a hike in December or no hike. If there's a hike in December, the recession will hit immediately. So we're going to go into a recession in Q1. If there's no rate hikes, which is what I'm betting on, we're not going to have any more rate hikes, then the recession is going to be prolonged and will likely be in Q2. There is a chance that we skip the recession entirely. The only way that we can possibly skip the recession is if in Q1, inflation numbers are coming down, unemployment is still strong, and GDP is still strong. If we get those 3 factors, then we can completely skip the recession and go straight to bullish markets. Why are the markets pumping so hard right now towards the end of the year? we've almost corrected the COVID lows. If everybody's worried about a recession next year, how come the markets are so aggressive? Markets are a forward-looking mechanism, meaning they look forward 6 months in advance. So they're betting that in the next 6 months, we're not going to go into a world war, which means they're betting that Russia and Ukraine will be contained, Israel-Palestine will be contained. They're betting on no more rate hikes going into 2024, which is why the markets are so aggressive. And they're betting on the recession scenario. Even if we hit a recession, they're betting that the Fed will step in and lower rates. Everything that the markets are telling us right now is telling us that they do not expect anything catastrophic next year, and then they don't expect these geopolitical conflicts to spill beyond their borders. Cool. All right, Matt Charles, what's the name of your firm, by the way?
It's Everblue, bro.
Everblue.
Yeah, Everblue.
Well, I like that, bro. Keep the red MT4s away from me. It's
Yeah,
only
yeah, no,
blues.
you're allergic to the red MT4s, bro. No, we just came up with a name and it stuck, bro. But we did seriously well. We're doing a lot of giveaways and it's going good, man. The prop space is something else.
I bet it's probably a very tough industry to navigate, especially right now. But anybody who has, because I know that you have a long history with business. I know you have a long history with just professional endeavors. And so out of a lot of people that are running these firms, some of these guys have never been around legitimate businesses before. And legitimate meaning like actually having a corporate structure, actually having like deadlines and rules and real type of operation. So I think that I think you'll do pretty well, bro. You understand trading better than most.
Yeah, bro, it's super difficult because I'm like I started out as a trader, so, I started out knowing just trading, and now I've got to end up with having Zooms and meetings with, and I meet super cool people from all around the world in the prop space. But yeah, like you said, like I'm not used to doing business like this, so it's super weird stuff. So, but I try and keep it as usual. I mean, have directors meetings every Monday evening with my partners, and we when I started this prop firm, I said the number one thing is customer service, and also like I want to really I really want to see some talent, bro. That's why like when one of my members hooked me up, I'm like, yo, I want to see some talent. That's why I'm giving you the challenge because like I'm really in this space. I really want to have build a community where we have talented traders, bro. That's why I'm starting something new, like a day in life with Matt Charles. Like I really just want to connect with people and see some talent.
Dude, I'd love to come shoot a day in the life. I was going to be
Yeah,
honest. Let me know when I can come to South Africa. We're doing a world tour starting in January to try and really get people. We're going to bring the energy of the FX Summit everywhere. So bring on a few guests. So in South Africa, bro, if you're down to pull up, I want to do a nice kind of event where people can come and see and just get some free education. I think it'd be
bro.
awesome.
I'll buy your airplane ticket and your stay here if you want to come.
Macho, you're being very generous today, bro. I'll take the free funded account, but I'll get my flight. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it'll be cool, bro.
For sure. We're gonna be hitting Puerto Rico. We're gonna hit Colombia. That's not for business. That one's for me. We're gonna be hitting say it with me, UK, Portugal, Spain, Dubai, Germany, and then the African countries. But you guys went crazy in the chats last week, so we might have to go Nigeria, and we might have to go South Africa. So this is what we're looking. We didn't have a single country in Asia tell us to pull up, except for like 4 people or 5 people from Singapore. Where's my Asians at, man? We had Indians tell us, you guys, Indians can't even trade foreign markets. You guys still want us to pull up. That's crazy. It's also crazy that actually, I'm reading through these chats right now. Ryan, actually, that was spot on. I asked what would happen if Jerome Powell raised rates. Ryan said the cost of borrowing. Said higher interest rates makes borrowing more expensive for businesses and individuals, and it can slow down consumer spending if people are not borrowing money, and it's going to decrease economic activity. 100%. They raise rates, markets crash. The economy crashes. They lower rates, and we're going to the fucking moon. Now, the only reason they can't lower rates is because the prices of homes, cars, all this stuff is too expensive. Right now, there is still a chance for people in lower and middle income to get into these asset classes. If they lower interest rates again, the price of these assets is going to go through the roof. And the opportunity for the average person to get into real estate as a wealth creation vehicle, to get into things like watches, like cars, and everything else is going to be just a dream. It will not be possible. So we really better hope that Jerome Powell doesn't do a single rate hike or rate cut all of 2024. I think that's the consensus going into next year. If he does raise rates, biggest market crash we've seen in a while. If he doesn't raise rates, if he lowers rates, the markets are going to absolutely fly. Okay? And so what's the big lesson here is rich people in America hold assets. Because when they print money, assets go up in price. Now, is it fucked up that the majority of the country will not have a chance to be involved in these wealth creation vehicles? Yes, it's fucked up. You know what's more fucked up? Is you shaking your finger at the sky and having some sort of moral reservations about it while being broke. Own the assets. Own an asset. And then while you're getting richer because of the inflation, you can complain about the high prices. You can complain about how it's not fair that everybody can't have these things. But at least you can do it from the comfort of the winning side. Rich people don't hold cash because cash loses value. Rich people hold assets because assets go up over time because of the inflation of the dollar. If you devalue your currency, it's going to cost more units of that currency to buy the same goods. So if I own a house and I wait long enough, it's going to go up in price. So that's what I would tell most people to focus on. Not financial advice. Please consult a licensed financial professional. However, I was a licensed financial professional, and I'm just telling you guys what I'm personally doing, so you can take that however which way you guys want to take that one. I love load shedding. Now, only South Africans know. Do you know what load shedding is, Matt Charts? Because that sounds a little weird.
Yeah, bro, it's a stupid thing where the government takes our electricity, bro. So they have a schedule where they have certain sections in each city where they cut off your power for 2 hours, sometimes even 4 hours. So it's pretty hectic. Then you're like literally without any power, but you can get solar or generators or stuff like that.
Do they do it to conserve energy or what?
Yeah, but there's some conspiracies going on whether we are actually very low on energy. I don't want to get into that, but yeah, they basically, the company's name is Eskom, so they basically just turn off sections of like certain areas of your city in the whole country, and then you just have to share when your power is going out, and then like literally your neighboring state of your country, their power is still on. So you just literally go and drive to some, like back in the day when I started trading, I literally drive to my cousin's house just to take a nice warm shower. So they do that to conserve energy. And yeah, man, it sucked when I didn't have solar or stuff, like I couldn't trade, and my load shedding was like at the time of NY Open. So I couldn't trade then. So it's pretty sick. But I mean, it's been going on for 4 years, 5 years now,
That's
consistently.
insane. I mean, we have the same thing in Lebanon. If there's any of my Lebanese guys in the chats, you only get 6 hours of power a day. And they do
Yeah.
that because instead of actually fixing the problem, they started private generator companies and they just sell everybody generators. And that's how they make money. It's so fucking corrupt. But I grew up with you get 6 hours of power a day, or no, 6 hours at a time. And so you'd show up to your house, and we lived on the sixth floor. And so you would show up and you'd see the light on the outside as a light bulb. If it's on, you got power right now. You got a good 6 hours. If it's not on, you got to walk up the stairs. And this is just the reality of most countries that don't have a solid infrastructure. I mean, bro, this is what we got to do, Matt Charts. This is what I'm working for personally. Is I have no interest in. I mean, okay, I do want the supercars and all this stuff, but I have an interest in fixing that level of corruption. Now, I'm not fucking Che Guevara, but I can become very fucking wealthy, and I can go over there and incentivize the government to actually have a unified electrical company as opposed to selling generators out the fucking back door. And they can make a lot more money having a unified power company.
Yeah.
And so, traders, we pull money out the markets at unbelievable levels, at unbelievable speeds, and in unbelievable quantities. And then we can use that to have positive influence with all the dumb shit that's happening around us.
I'm 100% with you, bro. I'm pretty much done with the cars and stuff, and pretty much done with all that. So I'm pretty much with you. Like, maybe we can help. The problem with me is I don't have a lot of contacts, and like I want to help so bad with some certain things, but to get the right contacts, whether you not get shot in the face. Like, I don't know if you saw Alex G. He went to Brazil, bro. That's a bit crazy. But yeah, nonetheless, just getting to the right state with the right context just to actually help is another story.
It's a lot easier, man, when you're rich. It's that people want to be around rich people all the fucking time. And it
Yeah,
really
but
is that simple.
why do they want to be around you though? That's a question to ask.
Well, I mean, we all know it's because there's some kind of potential benefit. No one knows what that benefit is. No one knows how it's going to come back, but they want something from you. But that's
Yeah,
also the leverage, is because if you're trying to effectuate change, you clearly want something from them too. And so there
exactly.
has to be this is why everyone, like, I love gold diggers, right? Because at least there's an agreed upon understanding about the intentions from both sides. There's nothing worse than a woman who pretends to have the right intentions, but really she has the same gold digging intentions. At least if there's a mutual agreement that you're here because I'm rich, and I would hope so, because like, I'm successful and you like me because I'm successful. I get that. So there's a mutual understanding. That's what I
Yeah,
think there
bro.
is with when you're trying to effectuate, like, let's take the FX Summit, for example. All right. A lot of people want to be around us at the FX Summit, and we want to be around a lot of the people that can help us put it together, the contractors and the vendors. And they want to be around us because we have a massive event that's just growing bigger and bigger every year. They kind of see us as, in 5-7 years, if we work with these guys, we can be their number one partner. I love mutually beneficial relationships. So a lot of you guys that are watching this, if you actually have zero money, you have zero money, and you're like, well, where do I even get capital to start my life? Number one, you better have a high paying skill, or a skill that you're better at than most people. And if you haven't gotten there, you get off this stream and go build that skill, and then go offer that skill to people who have money, because we all need help all the time. I'd love help with media and thumbnails. I'd always like help with, right now we're organizing tours all over the world. If you're in one of these countries and you have connections with event management services and locations, bro, hit me up. So that's going to be the number one thing, yo. Get around rich people, but make sure you're providing real value. That way there's an even exchange.
Yeah. 100%, man. It's about your circle. What's going on in your circle?
For sure. All right, so this is actually extremely slow. Atlanta Premier Catering. This is Dwayne. Dwayne, my guy. But how you been? By the way, Matt Charts, you said you're done with the supercars, but I'll happily take the pista. Okay, you want to send it over to me? I'll happily take it if you're done with supercars.
Bro, it's a right hand sit drive. You're not gonna drive where you're at.
Bro, I'll fucking make it work. What do you think people will actually drive their supercars? It's for the flex, so I can wake up and be like, it's not about the supercars. It's about the knowledge. I just want to hit a Ty Lopez every day. I'm like,
All right. We'll
you
make
know
a
when
plan.
someone's breaking their neck just to show the double R's on the Rolls Royce? It's like, guys,
Yeah.
it's not about the supercars. This is about the value.
Bro, you'll bump. How tall are you?
Me, I'm 6'1", 6'1".
Yeah, you'll bump your head against the roof, bro.
Yeah, no, I've been in enough supercars to know that that's not my thing. I like
Yeah,
driving
no,
Mercedes.
SUVs, man. SUVs is for us tall people. We're not lucky enough to drive supercars.
Yeah, you had a G-Wagon, didn't you?
Yeah, I still have.
Bro, I love the G-Wagon. I love the Urus. The G-Wagon to me is one of my favorite drives of all time. It's like the perfect luxury performance vehicle ever. This thing will run over goddamn anything.
Yeah, and it's a tax write-off, bro. That's the main bonus.
That was only in 2022, right?
It's still here in South Africa.
Yeah, for us they did it if you have a car above a certain weight. In case you guys don't know, that's why a lot of people were buying G-Wagons and Uruses. If you have a
One
car above
ton.
a certain weight, you can classify it as like a truck, and it's basically a business vehicle. It's a total write-off. This year, I think
Yeah.
it's only 60% write-off.
Oh, damn, that's also still good, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Guam has load shedding after our typhoon. That's crazy, bro. Is that it happens in the DR? Damn. Is power shut off times for hours? We usually have generators or power. Josh, where are you from, bro? Are you in the DR? G-Wagon is too small inside and uncomfortable. But John Panis, of course. We got some people on here, Matt Charts. I recognize their name instantly, and I'm just not even going to dignify it with a response. Let's talk about the DXY, if you don't mind. FOMC coming. What's the forecast? The forecast is I'm not expecting any big moves for FOMC. All right, market came so close to our break even. And this is why having a wick entry is so important. I would have had to re-enter. And now luckily with FTMO, there's no commissions on index trading. And so I wouldn't have had a problem re-entering the trade, but I don't want to have to make more decisions. If I had just a little bit of a later entry, my break even would have got hit right here. So I'm going to be on this stream for another 20 minutes until 11:30. Let's see if we get this push up at 11:30. Keep in mind, TP1 is 925, TP2 is 980, and TP3 is 1665.
All right, bro. I'm about to hop off. Send me your email address and I can hook you up with that account. Thank you so much for having me, but I really appreciate it. Keep doing up the good work, man.
Anytime, bro. You're always welcome. I'll have the
Thanks,
email. I'll just text you. Okay.
Thanks, bro. Have a
Bye.
good day, guys. Cheers.
Dope stuff. In case you guys don't believe in manifestation, I said, damn, I just want someone to give me a free funded account so I can trade it live. And then that happened. So that's fucking crazy if you ask me. Is the G-Wagon comfortable? A G-Wagon like a Jeep? Yeah, basically. Jeeps are so uncomfortable and your legs are like glued together. Yeah, no, the G-Wagon has unlimited seating space. It's the perfect combination of luxury and performance. But respect anyone who can afford a G-Wagon, mafia style. Yo, drop something for Matt Charts. I'll send him a screenshot later. But just if you guys enjoyed having him on, let me know. We'll keep bringing on new guests. There's tons of guests I want to bring on. I actually wanted to bring on the prop firm guys to come talk about what's happening behind the scenes in the prop firm space right now. A lot of the the brokers that have been going under, how to understand what's happening and where to position yourself. If you have your money in these sketchy brokers, chances are your money ain't going to be here in a few months. So it's important for all of us to know where to put our money and how to really take advantage of this trading world that's ever changing. G-Wagon, Brabus, or Mansory. Yeah, the Brabus, that's what I was driving in Dubai. Bro, let me tell you guys right now, those people know how to make cars. The interior is absolutely nuts. Hand-stitched leather seats, everything. Yo, Roy, I'm taking an Everblue prop firm and I'm going to pass it with your streams. Haha. Let's go. I'll be doing the same. I'm only going to take trades on this funded account that I take on this live stream. You guys understand? The only trades I will take on the funded account are trades from these live streams, and I will show you this strategy working in real time. God, this is so slow. We did get a great entry, but I don't like this rejection. Like, I still feel like there's one more wick that wants to go through if this is going to bounce from the zone. It's going to be one more wick through. Will I take another trade at this level? To be honest, no. If we break through this area, I want to wait for a retest down here. And so I may just have to accept the L if this thing breaks under. Here's the conditions I would re-enter at this 860 level. The only condition: we break through, we create a higher floor. So it doesn't go all the way below this 830 zone. It wicks through and then closes back above the 88.6 fib. If we get that breakthrough and closure back above, I may take one more entry. But for now, I'm just hoping that my stop profit don't get hit. But hope is not a strategy, so I have my plan B already set up. I go back and forth Boston and DR. Makes sense. James, by the way, you should have full access to reschedule your calls. I'm not sure if you had a chance to go in there and check that out, but you should have full access. Noah, we got to schedule a follow-up call, final review. Same with you, Josh. And Karan, I want to schedule a call with you too. Gabe, get on with Bryce whenever you get a chance to do your exit. I know we still have a call, but just to get your exit interview done. Who else? Janae, George, we're crushing it. We're going through the motions. Roman, we still have to schedule a final review call with you. I saw that you finally got on and did the classes, so good stuff there. Sandra, I know I owe you a call. I want to catch up with you, make sure everything is good on your side for sure. And of course, my bro Max, the man, the myth, the legend. I don't even know what, but that's all I can say. The man, the myth, the legend. Want to schedule a call too? Let's fucking do it. Why not? Let's add it to the list. Said we are running it today. Oh yeah, we are. Shit, somebody get Q Banks in here, man. Somebody get Q Banks on this stream. Let me make some calls. Having guests, I think, is. Did you guys enjoy the guests? Do you guys want more guests on the streams, or do you guys want to just focus on what's going on? I actually just got a text from the scheduling team. Brian, I got a call with you at 6. Oh, that's beef. That's beef. Okay, I got you, bro. That's beef Flores, right? Okay. Dope. Reminder, because I'm not sure I've done a reminder yet. December 3rd through the 6th, final NAS Masterclass of the year. If you guys want to come check out all the amazing stories from people who have seen success, my job is to basically track all the success that's happened since people left. I want to find out how many traders have gotten funded, how many traders have made money, how many traders have passed the challenge, how many traders have gotten their first payout. And that way we can have an accurate feel of how successful the class really is. But anybody who's interested in learning a tested and proven strategy. Now, keep in mind, Joe, we're in this trade right now, and the market, it's up to the market whether it wants to move or not. We're at the whims of volatility. We got a great entry, and we've made all the right decisions up until now. We've done our job. The rest of this is up to the markets. So if you want to learn a strategy where you can put things in your hands and allow the market to do his job, but you now feel totally in control of your trading, you feel like you are aware and you're confident in every decision that you're making because you have a strategy now that you know is tried and tested, this is going to be the class for you. Now, I have one more thing, which is if you're waiting until the New Year's to start having some sense of a New Year's resolution, you're already behind. Because there's a ramp-up period. There's a 30 to 45 days where you're practicing a strategy and really getting in the ins and outs. So what I would recommend to everybody is if you want to have a successful 2024, start this year. We got 41 days left until the end of the year. I'm urging all of you to start building momentum for the next 40 days so that when 2024 hits, unlike everybody else, you're hitting the ground running. While everyone is in that sort of getting the dust off, you guys are able to start the fresh year with a strategy that you trust, that you've already tested, and that you have the confidence to continue to use. So that's what I'm telling y'all. Don't wait till the New Year's to start building that momentum. Start today. That way you can have an advantage over all the traders that are inevitably going to put off that progress. Bro, shout out to Matt Charts for that donation. 700 ZAR. Let's fucking go. If you guys learn anything or enjoy these streams, make sure to drop a super chat, drop a like, and if you haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Again, final reminder, December 3rd through the 6th is the NAS100 Masterclass. If you guys showed up to the streams yesterday and you did not get access to the promo code, hit us up. No promo code today. No more promo codes, no Black Friday, none of that. We had one promo code yesterday, which was the final one. If you guys were on that live stream and you'd like access to it, email us at info@chartaddictsfx.com. Walter said that was sick having Matt Charts. Of course, I hope you guys know where Chart Addicts is in the community. All right. I know that you guys might come on here and we're boys and whatnot. We host the #1 trading conference in the world. Okay. Our sponsors are TradingView and Coinbase and Oanda and Binance and fucking just all the names. All right. So I know that you guys might not really understand our position in the industry, but we're up like that. Okay. We are up like that. And everybody, I think, has started to realize that we're one of the most beneficial names in this space for traders. While everybody else is getting in trouble for scamming and having lawsuits and all this stuff, I have a legitimate financial license as a wealth manager in America. I was a US licensed financial advisor and a broker. So I have a brokerage license in the United States, unlike anybody else in the industry. We host the FX Summit, which is trying to bring legitimacy to the Forex space by connecting us with the biggest names like Binance and Coinbase and TradingView and everyone else. And so we are what I believe to be one of the most beneficial voices in the space to try and bring on legitimacy, to try to bring on some professionalism, and to really take us to the next level by raising the standards that everybody has to play by. So yeah, in case you guys didn't know that we're up, we're fucking up. Everybody wants to be with Chart Addicts. Yeah, we are following your steps. 41 days to maintain the addiction on the charts. Okay, we don't want to be addicted to the charts. I know that we're called Chart Addicts. To give you guys a quick history lesson, Chart Addicts was originally called Chart Addicts Anonymous, like the Alcoholics Anonymous group. And the whole point was to find people who were addicted to the charts and then to get them away from that habit because it's not productive. Okay, so that's really what we stand for is you don't want to be addicted to the charts. You want to be in full control. So this is like a self-help group for all of you guys that can't, that can't get your eyes off the screens and are constantly addicted to checking the charts. Now, if you're constantly addicted to checking the charts while you're in a trade, you're over leveraged. Simple as that. Feels like it's going to be a range today. I feel like it's going to be one of those days where the second we hop off, this thing starts moving, which is completely fine. But I want the trades to move while we're on here because I feel like I just don't get enough credit afterwards. Like all of these trades hit after the stream was done, and I'll go up and post the pictures, but I'm not getting a reaction of like, yo, holy shit, dude, this guy keeps calling great trades and then they keep hitting. It's more like, yeah, like it was so dry on the stream today. We had a slow stream. It's like, no, bro, we caught the entry that led to all of these crazy ass moves. And that's why I kind of want to stay on here long enough to at least either be right or wrong. Okay, if I hit stop loss, we hit stop loss. If it goes up, if it goes into profit, it goes into profit. But I at least want to show you the start to finish, which is the fruits of our labor. We've been patient this whole time waiting for the trade, and now it's just time for the markets to do its job. Okay? Bring in Q and Raja. Those are two guests 100% we're going to have on the streams. I agree 100%. Much respect to you in the Chart Addicts brand. George, I really appreciate you for bringing Matt Charts on today. That was awesome. For real, like, everybody give a shout out to George. Say W George in the chats because that's how it's done. Okay, you guys are like, yo, Chart Addicts is having a stream. You tell one of the guys in the industry, they show up. It's all fun and games. I like it. Oh shit, I didn't know that. CAA. So Walter, the reason we changed the name is because CAA didn't have a ring to it. CA had a ring to it. Chart Addicts had a ring to it. Chart Addicts Anonymous did not have a ring to it. Bring on James Storms. Matter of fact, let me call James right now. That's what I need. What's the chances he's awake, yo? What's the chances he's awake? That boy's still asleep. I'm showing love. Q student here. My pleasure. You deserve it. Oh, yeah, we do. W George. Oh, damn. David says no, zero chance. Yeah. Yep. I think Jason might be in the middle of a move. My boy said, I don't know how to join a YouTube stream. What the fuck, dude? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. I told somebody in the industry to hop on, and they were like, the energy I got from them was like, I'm going to ask them a bunch of gotcha questions, and they just wanted no part of it. Let me see. Where's Raja at? Big Raja Banks.
Hey, yo, everybody. We got 200 of y'all watching in there. Like the stream. Like the stream.
And hit subscribe if you guys are not already subscribed. All right, I just sent the link out to a few folks in the industry. Let's see. It says, bro, show us the Raja clip already. I already showed you guys the Raja clip. Oh, where we got in trouble. These are just slight clips. You guys can see Raja smiling because he was like, this is great content. I'm not smiling because I understand the UAE's laws, and I understand that I don't want to be DJ Esco 56 nights straight in a Dubai jail. But he's looking at the camera like, yo, you better keep fucking rolling. It's hilarious. We were just walking, minding our business. So we're outside shooting, right? We're in the VIP parking lot because that's where, important people park. We don't park in the general parking lot. We don't do that. Okay. So we're shooting outside. Then we're headed inside the mall. You're not supposed to be shooting in the Dubai Mall, by the way. This is like the worst thing that you could fucking do in Dubai, apparently. So we're walking through Dubai Mall. Obviously, we fucking run the mall. Okay, it's just the way it is. He says, you guys do not want Gali to get on here and bully y'all like the stream. He says, for a camera, it was because, look, they value privacy in this country. We're out here filming, and clearly there's women in the background, and clearly there's people that may have privacy laws. What I really think is going on is a lot of people who are shady live in Dubai, and they just do not want people on camera, kind of entertaining this. What did Raja say? He's going to say that he's busy. Bro, I hate people that fucking send voice messages, man. How you gonna make me sit here and listen to this, bro? He did not say he was busy. Y'all heard the man. 5 minutes. We got Raja Banks hopping on the stream. There it is. So we're minding our own business, obviously being cordial, being responsible. Raja is talking about how he's a multimillionaire every 2 minutes because that's kind of how Raja does it. And at this point, you guys can start to see that people are following us. Not these guys, but there's going to be some of these agents. This guy down here. You can see this agent down here is following us. He's been following us. And they just keep sending their agents. These guys are pulling up. They're like hiding behind columns and shit. None of them are over 5 foot. They're all hiding behind columns and shit. And me and Raja did not notice at all. I really should have had our video guy notice this and tell us, but he didn't even want to warn us. So we're walking, minding our business. The guy's obviously following us. He comes running. He comes running. He comes running, right? This is me walking. You guys can see, obviously, the traps are looking full. The bicep definition is on point. I'm feeling better. You see this guy right here. You see this guy right here. All right, talking into his earpiece, saying, guys, this is the guy that had the massive withdrawal. We got him. Okay, so he's talking, he's signaling to his boys. He's like, look, Roy's traps are a little bit bigger than I thought. I need some backup. All right, one of me is not going to be enough. I see this guy. He looks like a multimillionaire. And I see Roy, bro, his traps are fucking protruding through the shirt. So I need backup. And so this guy's clearly calling for backup here. He's walking. He's trying to signal to my camera guy. My camera guy signals to us. And so this guy comes out here and he's pointing at this guy. He's like, turn off the camera. Our guy did not turn off the camera at all. He's just sitting there, blank face. They're like, turn off the camera. He's just filming them. He still has the camera deep in his face. Pause. Right? This happened. This guy's got an earpiece like he's defending the fucking president, like he's Secret Service. You understand? He's got the Men in Black. Boy, I thought he was going to take out the fucking look into this thing and fucking click the thing for us. But he was being dead serious. He said, y'all can't film without a permit. You need some licensing. So everything's all fun and games. We told them, we're like, yeah, we're not going up to no office with you. Okay. So whatever pipe dream that you have to get me and Raja alone in a room is not going to fucking happen, weirdo. And so I obviously did not entertain him at all. He realized this. And so 5 of these fucking guys start pulling up. Here's his man's. This is his immediate manager. He's not the top guy. The top guys are Emirati. When they pull up in the thobe, when they pull up in the whole getup, you're fucked, right? You better start praying. You got to start praying. And so that's exactly what happened is they brought his mans, right? His mans, we were doing good. Raja was turning him into a fan, which is obvious, right? The guy's like, I'm a multimillionaire. This guy's taking a picture of his socials, is taking a picture of his IDs and whatnot. We're getting in trouble. This guy was having a power trip like he was the FBI. This guy's seen too many movies. He said, fucking, damn, I'm forgetting that actor's name. What's the guy that plays in all the cowboy movies? Fuck, who's the guy that plays in all the cowboy movies? Yo, son.
John Wayne? Is that what you're talking about?
Not John Wayne, the other guy. John Wayne is a really good guess. Fucking, he just has this like, I'll tell you, partner. He just plays that fucking guy with the raspy voice. Who was the guy? He played in that movie where he was beefing with the Asian gangs, man. He said a fan is crazy. Every time Raja said he's a multimillionaire, I bet you said you've got bigger traps than chest. Bro, that's not actually what happened. What actually happened is, oh, Clint Eastwood. Yo, I love you guys, man. That was going to bug me for the rest of the day. Clint Eastwood. This guy's seen too many fucking Clint Eastwood movies. This guy's like, oh, this is my time to shine. This is my time to shine. Right? I saw Will Smith in that fucking Men in Black movie. Right? I'm going to be the Nepalese Men in Black. So this guy was having a power trip. Everything is cool, turning him into a massive fan. This guy's like, wow. Raja pulls out Nepalese out of nowhere, starts speaking to this guy in his native tongue. Now, I swear to God that happened. And I was so shocked. And I look at the camera guy, I'm like, but we're getting arrested today. I was like, we really could have just made it out. The guy's like, yo, bro, you can't be out here treating successful people like this. Raja was telling him, he's like, bro, I'm successful, I'm rich. You can't talk to me like this. This is insane. And so he's kind of telling this guy off. This guy's being a fan, right? Following him. Wow, 200,000 followers. This is awesome. I just met a famous person. At this point, y'all, we had not gotten up to the offices. They have not taken our passports. We haven't gotten arrested. They haven't taken all of our ID information, pictures of us, and we haven't been berated by the managers yet. All of this, we were about to just walk away scot-free. They made us delete all the footage. They literally took out the camera, made us delete all the footages, and they're like, all right, you know, Raja convinced us speaking this foreign language. So this guy's out here doing his thing. Little does he know that our camera guy is standing there right, just like this, with the blinking light, just the blinking light right here, and none of us noticed because we just had to delete all the footage. We had over an hour podcast with Raja around the mall that we had to delete. Those files will never see the light of day. Raja exposed everybody in this fucking 5-minute interview, right? That 1 hour we were just going around talking. He was like 5 minutes back to back roasting the whole industry. All those files got deleted. So I'm pissed off. Okay, I had no idea that we were still filming. This guy's looking down, doing his thing, and then all of a sudden, he sees a blinking red light, and this is the exact moment that he notices that we were still shooting. Raja doesn't notice, none of us notice, and he said, are you still fucking filming? And Raja gets concerned now. Raja is concerned. He said, fuck, we were about to make it out of this, and we're fucked now. And then now, they flip the camera down, and all of a sudden, you know, we're back on road. Very stressful. We were about to walk away. They were like, oh, fuck no. They just went and grabbed all of us. He said Raja spoke Nepalese. That happened. That literally happened. He was speaking to this guy in his native tongue. The guy was shocked. The guy's like, look, me and you are very similar, except I'm a multimillionaire. Right? Raja had to remind them every few minutes. So we went up there. They were like, all right, you guys got to come with us. Told the guy, fuck no, I'm not coming with you, bro. Pause. I'm not doing any of that. You're going to have to explain to us exactly what's happening here. And then if, you know, we deleted the files, so we're going to go. So they take us upstairs. There's like five of these Men in Black guys come grab us, and now we're upstairs. So we're in this dark office. Dark. It's cold. It's dark. It's a damn cameraman. Bro, I'm looking at him like, bro, what the fuck? Right? This is crazy. Bro, I don't even know how he got these files back. All these files had been deleted upstairs when they took all of our... Okay, I'm not going to get us in trouble. Actually, I will. Well, fuck it. It's a free country. We're up there. They're taking pictures of passports. They're taking pictures... they're taking pictures of my face. They got Raja. They're taking information from him. They're following... They got all of his social media. They're like, oh, he's a multimillionaire. Now you're a multimillionaire in this registry. Okay, we got banned from the mall. We got kicked out and escorted out. And then we got pissed off at some point because we had deleted all the footage. And that wasn't enough for them. So they ended up calling their fucking manager. So I'm like, okay, you guys will not hold me in this mall. I'm going to walk outside into the VIP parking section because remember, I'm a VIP and VIP people park over there. So you got to treat me with respect. I'm going back out there into the VIP parking section and you guys can come tell your manager to come meet me out there, which is exactly what happened. 3 guys in the thobe. The thobe is like these traditional robes that the people who are Emirati wear. He got the headgear. He got the whole situation. Right? Walking over, shuffling his feet, which is very, you know, customary in that culture. Just kind of like, bro, what the fuck is the big deal? Right? The guys, the managers are walking over like they're about to get exactly what they want. They were not. And so they go, sir, these guys were filming in the mall without a permit. And then they tried to refuse to do this. And we told them that they had to come with us and get the information. And they said no, and they refused. And now they're trying to run. The guys look at us and they say, is this true? Raja speaks up. He said, as the multimillionaire in the group, I have to admit 100% this is true. We did do all of those things. And the guy was like, okay. So he looks like, the men in blacks. And he's like, if these guys just admitted to it, what's the fucking big deal? They said they deleted the footage, right? The guy's like, no, but you don't understand. They were being dickheads. This guy was still filming us after we were filming and filming. Now, the luckiest thing happened. You guys know I'm a very lucky person because God favors me highly, right? I'm out here standing outside because I was out there for the UFC events and I was out there for, to meet with a bunch of traders. Magomed Ankalaev. Okay. If you guys are UFC fans, you know exactly who this is. He just kicked Johnny Walker in the face while they're, kneeing a ground opponent. And so Magomed Ankalaev, we're right here at the door. He walks right past us with a group of 5 just burly looking Russian men. Now, I don't know what you guys think these UFC fighters look like in person. They're fucking huge. This guy's hands look like baseball mitts, right? It looked like he was baking a cake. He had oven mitts on. And so I stopped the whole berating from these Emirati managers, and I look over. I'm like, oh shit, are you? And he looks at me. He's like, I am. And so I just shake his hand. I'm like, bro, yesterday's decision was bullshit. Obviously, it wasn't bullshit. The guy need a grounded opponent. What are you, a fucking amateur? But I just still told him that because, it was the thing that just came out naturally in that moment. I was like, bro, that decision was bullshit. You should have won yesterday. Clearly not true. Cauliflower ears, all 5 of his security guys looked like they would beat our ass. So I turned back to the Emirati managers who were looking at us basically about to get us in trouble. And I was like, yo, do you guys know who the fuck that was? They were like, oh shit, yeah, we watched the fights yesterday. And I'm like, bro, that's crazy. And they're like, yeah, all right, guys, you guys seem pretty cool. Go on home. The men in blacks are losing it, fuming at this point about how we could have possibly been let go. All right, y'all. I'm bringing Raja onto the stream here. Maybe he can verify all of this information. If you guys have any questions for Raja, make sure you drop them in the chats, and then we'll go through and answer those. But no, he can verify this. This actually happened.
Where am I? Oh, there I am.
There he is.
Hey, how are you?
What's up, brother?
What's up? What's up, bro?
Well, this
Just
guy.
here, that's Cabana.
Oh, there we go.
Came for some shisha, meeting some friends.
Bro, I was just telling them how we got banned from Dubai Mall forever, and how you had to remind this is how we got out. I forgot to end the story. Raja reminded the guy that he was a multimillionaire, and as soon as he reminded him, the guy was like, "Oh shit, I'm making a giant mistake here," and then he let us go.
Yeah, and then they let us go, and the guy's like, he saw us, and then he's like, "What do you guys do?" And I'm like, "I don't do anything. I'm just a multimillionaire."
No, and then he started speaking Nepalese, and the guy was like, "Wait, he's like me, except he's a multimillionaire." And so he was like, "Obviously, I have to listen to these guys." And so he started taking advice from Raja. And then, obviously the guy's business, the guy's associates, they didn't like this at all. They were like, "Wow, this guy's going to get richer than us." And so we can't allow him to spend too much time with Raja. And so he called for backup. And I feel like that's what happened.
Yeah, to be honest, they really had an issue, and I met the guy like a week ago again, and the guy said, "Hey man, like I know it was out of line. I'm sorry." And I'm like, "Bro, it's okay, it's fine." How are you, man? You good?
Yeah, we're doing good. We're sitting here. This has been the slowest market open I've ever seen. I'm in this entry, literally watching paint dry. I'd rather be in Dubai smoking sheep.
I see the chart now.
Yeah. What do you think, bro? Is my stop loss going to get hit? Should I jump out of this trade?
NAS100. You're taking a buy. I think it's going to be better to wait for, what time frame is it? 1 hour. It's going to be better to at least wait for a 30-minute bullish candle,
Like a break back above like this?
Yeah. If we can get a bullish candle, thank you. A bullish candle. Let's see the 30-minute time frame. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, look at that 30-minute body. The previous one, it's smaller. Yeah, so that's the bigger body. The one after that is a small body. Yeah, small body. So, small body means the volume going up. Yeah, yes, right. I like your optimism.
He said it's not over till it's over.
Yeah, it's not over
Stop
until I
losses
win.
hit. No, I like it. Yeah, I usually stop trading at 11:30 Eastern, which is right now. I have like a 1 hour custom session. Now that
Yeah.
it's done, I'm gonna just let this go for the day. But you said you wanted to hop on for a few minutes. I was not gonna let that go. So are there any
Yeah.
questions you guys have for Raja while he's here? Anybody who's being disrespectful, if it's funny, I'll read it out loud. But if it's not, that's rude. Do not disrespect our guests. If it's funny, I'll still read it.
Someone says, Shisha, I'm on my way. Yes, come through.
That's my guy, Max. That's the Shisha King right here.
Oh,
you guys
bro,
are both you guys are Canadians that love Shisha.
bro, I bought a new watch. Let me show you.
Did you sell the Breitling?
No.
Oh shit. Is that a skeleton AP?
Yeah. Skeleton AP.
Wow. Oh, that
Yeah,
looks
well, how are you, bro? Good, alhamdulillah. Very good, very good.
that
Yeah,
looks
very good. Yes, what happened was I was watching Swaggy's video with Q Banks, and he had this on, and then I was like, wait a minute, that's a pretty cool looking watch. And they were talking, and I messaged my watch guy, and I'm like, bro, you have this one? He's like, yep. So I went over to him that same day, negotiated on the price, and I got it.
It's one of the most sought after watches right now. It's the one that holds its value the best. And funny enough, when we were on stage at the FX Summit, we had Neil, the owner of Timepiece Trading, Drake's watch guy, whatever, and then Fresh. They were both wearing skeleton APs, and they were giving me a hard time on stage. They're like, yo, Roy, what do you have on your wrist over there? And they were calling me out, obviously, in front of thousands of people. And they were like, what do you have on your wrist? I'm wearing a common watch. And they both had a skeleton AP showing it off. And I saw it for the first time. One had the black, the other one had the platinum. And they were like, oh, bro, look, skeleton gang on stage in front of thousands of people. So I was like, where's my friend, the multimillionaire Raja? Because he could have had my back. And hopefully next year you can come to the FX Summit and have my back.
Bro, FX Summit is in my hometown. So definitely I'm gonna be here. And we're gonna make a deal too. So I'm gonna talk to you about that as well.
Sounds good. You guys pray for me. I got to do a deal with Raja. I feel like I can already see the money flying out of my pockets. I was like, where did it go? All right, all jokes. All right, everybody. He said that watch is fire, no cap. Yeah, in case you guys want to see this, I was just explaining to them, the good friend that saved us from getting in trouble, Magomed Ankalaev, showed up at the right time. Can you verify that this happened? Like, because these guys think that the whole story is made up. Didn't
No, it did happen.
The guys with the thobe, they came out, they were berating us. Magomed Ankalaev, 5 Russians with cauliflower ear. This all happened.
Yeah, yes. And they came as well. They came.
They were there.
Yeah, they were there. They walked right by and you met them. And the guy's like, oh shit, you know them? Yeah.
Oh, damn, bro. Damn.
Yeah, you know what's funny is? What's funny that so I've dealt with a lot of mall security, like everywhere I went. And every mall security, they feel like they are the FBI. No joke. This is like common among all of them. They feel like they have to save the world if they don't let me stop recording or making a video. And I'm bro.
The guy was a fan, bro. I even showed them this moment. This is the exact moment where everything got fucked up. So this guy's a fan, right? He's following you on social media. He wants to be the next Raja, and so you gave him hope because you were speaking to him in his native tongue. He saw himself in you. You saw yourself in him. It was perfect. This is the exact moment this guy realized that we were still filming.
Yeah, they're like, yeah.
Everything's going great. Everything's going fine. The guy's like, oh my God, 200,000 followers. That's amazing. And then he's like, wait.
And then this happened. Yeah, he took it upon himself to save the Dubai Mall from chart addicts, Roy, Dunya.
No, I think the funniest part is like, I'm gonna get my manager over here. You guys are fucked. The manager comes down. He's a fan. The guy's like, oh shit, this guy's a multimillionaire. Obviously, I can't get these guys in trouble.
Yeah, like shit. I know this guy.
He said, wait, I used to be on his live streams.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
All right, yo. So pretty slow trading day. Raja, I appreciate you hopping on. I want to ask you 1 or 2 questions. What are you up to nowadays for the people that haven't seen you in a while? Yeah, he's probably meeting a few people.
Yeah. So we're building our office, Dominion Markets, where we are hiring a lot. We're doing a lot of hiring, and that's it. Just building the office here. That's and also we just launched a prop tech firm.
Mm.
Yeah, we launched prop tech firm to give a little bit of a fight to what's his name, Angelo.
I was just about to say Angelo's shaking in his boots right now. He said he's just sitting there like, no.
Oh my God, the kind of deals some of these poor prop firms have, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah.
No, you should explain it so I can clip this and say Raja Banks exposes prop firms so I can have a video.
So basically, like a lot of prop firms, they have given away a lot of their equity to these top prop tech companies, a lot of equity. And if I'm a business guy and if I run a prop firm, I would never, ever, ever agree to this. Because the whole model is this: hey guys, we'll do everything for you. All what you got to do is to market. That's it. And we saw this. We're like, okay, fuck. Like, even if we undercut them by 20%, we can grab a whole big market share and provide good value too to these poor companies.
And so you're saying they're doing it because they don't know better, or because these companies were first in line, or what happened?
Yeah, so they're doing it because they don't know better. These prop tech companies, they were the first ones there, so they got whatever they could. We're already in talks with 5 prop firms who are looking to switch, because it's the same exact service, same exact plan, but the cost, what they're going to save like 30% more. And that's a lot when you're making like hundreds of thousands a month in sales.
For all you socialists out here, this is the exact reason why competition is important, because we might get a cheaper challenge just because everybody is paying less. So I feel like there's a benefit for everybody here.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see challenges getting cheaper in the next, I'd say, like 3 months, 4 months. And once we get our gears oiled and start rolling, man, this monopoly is going to break like tempered glass. You can't break it, but we're going to break it.
All right. What about the broker space? I know there's a lot of changes there. Is there anything you can say about that side? There's a lot of changes happening. People getting emails from everybody.
Basically what's happening is MetaCoast is clamping down on all brokers that are running like MT4 servers, MT4 servers. So basically what MetaCoast want to know is that wherever you're running your MT4 server, do you have a Forex license for that? Like from that jurisdiction. So that's basically what's happening. So I think in the next couple of months you're going to see a lot of brokers advertise some other platforms as well, because they can't use MetaTrader.
There we go.
And yeah, so
been told, Raja, I've tried to keep you here long enough that I can see this trade pop off, so I look like a genius in front of you. But the markets are too slow, so it looks like I'm just going to be like Roy enters break-even trades, right? That's going to be my reputation now. Oh, Roy likes consolidating markets, right?
Bro, ending the day at break-even is being profitable, so that's good.
Yep, depending on the fees. Raja, I really appreciate you as always, bro. You're always welcome on these streams. This is your home. If you ever want to hop on, feel free to be my guest. All right.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Take care, everyone.
Take it easy. Thanks for hopping on.
Thanks.
All right, cool stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already dropped a like, drop a like. Markets are very slow. We're getting ready to hop off here in a second. Drop a like and then make sure to leave a subscribe button, or hit the subscribe button. Said Angelo from TFT. Yes. Thanks, Raja, for the exposure. Why hate you while you are sharing this out of love? No, guy, I love Raja, man. I'm with Think Markets and then my personal account, but I'd rather eat glass than trade with Think Markets or 8cap. Okay, so we had Matt charts pulling up. James Thorne's obviously still asleep. Okay. And then we had the infamous Raja Banks pull up. If I sit here for another, damn it, man, I should have kept Raja here for another 5 minutes. The trade's about to pop off. Damn it. Making thousands of dollars hanging out with Raja Banks and all of you guys on the stream with my boys at the Chart Addicts live streams, my people. Can I see your daily? You're talking about on TradingView or on MetaTrader? On MetaTrader, we're up right now. We got the earliest entry down here, the second entry right here, the third entry, and now potentially this fourth entry. Stop playing with me, LLC. We just need to have this follow through. And I really should have just waited 2 more seconds. If this thing pops off and breaks this high, I would have looked like a genius in front of my friends. Which obviously, guys, as an ego, as an ego, I have a little bit of ego left. Trading hasn't completely destroyed it. Alex G got his house broken into. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna celebrate somebody else. I hope that he's all right. I hope that everything that they took was insured, and I hope that his safety is taken care of for sure. Man, I should have just waited 2 more fucking seconds, man. All right, y'all. Drop a number in the chat before you guys hop off. And I just appreciate all of you guys hopping on today. Without you, it'd be very hard to get guests on a stream because we wouldn't have a stream. Now, would we? So as long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep doing cool stuff like bringing on all the special guests. And that's, I said, damn, I just bought a TFT funded challenge. Well, David, you should have known better. You should have known. Damn, my entry is ridiculous. Okay. You exited from the long? No, I'm still in this long. I'm still in it. I said I should have waited a few minutes to get Raja off because I was going to look like a genius when we got the wick entry and the trade pops off, and I look like a genius in front of my friends. But I wasn't that patient, and so Raja got off the stream, and now it's popping off. Okay, TP1 is 925, 15 925. You guys get the drill. We're in profits on this trade officially. I'm not going to close partials until TP1. I want to hold these trades at least till that TP1. But look at this wick entry, yo. Look at this wick entry, yo. Come on. Come on, y'all. Come on. What more do you want, man? We got the wick entry last week. Now we got the wick entry today. Like, what more do you guys want, man? What more can I do, man? All right, anybody still in this trade? If you guys are in this trade, drop your entry in the chats. Said Clint Eastwood, need to drop. Thank you, guys. Yep. Someone say Shisha. Oh, my boy Max. Oh, cool. Fire. Patience. Appreciate the live, Roy. Right back at you. Great stream. What's wrong with TFT? We'll find out. Angelo has been ducking. Come on, man. Let's fucking go. How many live streams in a row do we have to catch a dub before people understand?
Yo, what's the win streak right now?
Dude, I think we're on a 17 trade win streak because yesterday technically was not a loss. Even though the trade, even though we were short and the market went up, we still caught this trade. I still made money on hedging myself out of this.
That's
So
crazy.
we have not lost yet. Every one of these trades was taken on stream. Every one of these trades. The only trade that we lost was this short right here. But even this one was hedged out of. We hedged ourselves out. It was a break-even trade. So I don't think we've lost in about 15 to 17 streams. I'll have to go through and double check here at the end. But everybody
People
who's watching, they
have
know,
a ticket
bro.
to the Masterclass. That's crazy.
Yeah, if you haven't already got your ticket, you're definitely missing out. You're clowning yourself. Real people, real results, real traders, 4 days, fundamentals, technical, psychology, and risk strategies. Learn this strategy for yourself. And then you guys can get on here and have fun instead. Look at this, bro. Come on. This thing's about to pop off. We're floating about 40 points right now, a little bit over 40 points. This is what I live for. Thank you, brother. I've been getting better with my patience. Yep, leading by example. Appreciate you, Roy, for the trade idea. You know how it is, Jaden. If you made money, drop a super chat or make sure you grab your seat to the masterclass. Everybody's got different entries. This person said you got 15,930. How the fuck you got 15,930 as an entry? That doesn't even make sense. Everybody got 89, 89, 86, 73. Good. Everybody who's got an entry in the 90s, you might want to you might want to fucking, you know what I'm saying, protect the trade sooner rather than later. 874, David, there we go. 575. I'm guessing you mean 875, or you mean 750. 750 is crazy. All right, yo. I'm not taking partial profits until it hits that TP1. If I lose the trade, it is what it is. I've been patient this whole time. I can be patient for another hour. So make sure that you guys are displaying that patience and allowing the market to work for you. I'm going to catch you guys on the next live trading stream. Again, click the link in the description to secure your seat for the NAS100 Masterclass before seats are sold out. I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's live trading stream. Take it easy. Peace.